stabbed her in the boob. Okay, guys, it is time for Legacies. I'm super interested in the Lizzie Heretic storyline and Hope's whole storyline. Everything is like actually been pretty good, which has surprised me since I was like really disappointed about Josie leaving, so I didn't know how I would enjoy it as much without her there. However, we have seen her progressively less and less before her last episode, so I think that kind of helped as well. Not that I liked that we saw her less, but it helped that like transition a little bit more instead of just being like, oop, she's gone, you know. But I'm excited to get into this. Just a quick reminder that if you want to see the uncut reaction to Legacies, the link at the top of my description will take you to my Patreon, and there you can watch the whole thing along with me. All under one tier, you get every single show that I react to, not just Legacies. So if you want to watch all those uncut, the full episode along with me, like I'm your friend, because I am, definitely check it out. Otherwise, let's get into it, guys. That looks like the same set as Pops from Riverdale. Also, she's gonna be a pain in my ass.
You know, I could go for a bite.
Bite me. Sorry, do you mind giving me and my friend a moment? She's just a little...
Ooh, I love this darker Lizzie.
A lot's changed since we last saw each other.
Ooh!
Wow. Heretic, then. How lovely.
Samantha, killing you is my job.
They come in pairs. Oh, I love seeing Lizzie, like dark Lizzie. But not even dark, like she's still herself. She just got this new power now. Y'all could just live your life there. Landon can come back, the rest of y'all could stay. Oh, I forgot the cliffhanger with Ben and Jed. I can't wait for that. Oh, he didn't even care about getting home to his kid now. I never thought that I would say this because we got so saturated with Handon stuff, but I do miss Hope and Landon. But I'm loving this like Lizzie and Hope stuff. I feel like she's more fun not around him, but I do love his character.
We're fresh out of coins.
And as I told you, that won't be a problem.
What does he want?
Because he wants our souls instead.
Oh! Well, you can't give him that. You don't have one. Why would you make that deal? I get one wish, but I gotta give you my whole fucking soul. Like what?
What does the chicken scratch mean?
Oof. I know it's very important. I just can't seem to recall.
If it pleases the court, this could be an opportunity to continue my Padawan vampire training.
Oh my god. They're so powerful. No humanity hope mixed with like new vamp Lizzie. Everything. It is everything.
Where we went wrong was the thought we put into the wording of our wishes. If we had been simple, clear, concise, we might have made it out of the landing alive. The Ginny used our greed and carelessness against us.
Okay, so if we're careful this go around.
But what's the point if you're saying like, I want to come back to life? What's the point in doing that if you don't have a soul? That seems stupid. Why would you want to be alive with no soul?
If Dr. Saltzman and I fail on our first 2 tries, you can use your wish to get back to peace.
Because couldn't one of them wish that all of them are back in the real world?
Peace, then. None want to move on. They all want to go back. It's that which keeps them trapped here, not the coins. Bottom line is people wish for the world and the worldly comforts they know. That's the trap.
Actually, we're not going to peace.
Speak for yourself. We made a deal about making this deal. Remember?
I don't know, this seems like a really stupid idea to me.
But no matter what punishment you think of, little bird, I'm not telling you anything.
We'll see.
We'll see. Take that daylight ring off your finger.
Holy shit. She feels
Never
bad
that
for her.
Tristan looked at me like that whenever he betrayed me.
Oh. Lizzie doesn't have to wear one, right? Because I don't think so. Because she's a heretic. Same like Hope doesn't have to wear one.
The Ted. I'll be damned.
Aw.
So where's Dr. Saltzman?
Probably back in the hospital with his body. Or hopefully not. Hopefully he's not anywhere.
A head dive is the calculus of vampire powers. I'm a total noob. I don't know what I'm doing.
What you're doing is annoying me. So you have 2 choices. You can either put your brilliant plan into action, or you can sit here and help me with mine.
She is not going to be able to do that. Oh, shit.
Gentlemen,
Would you stop doing that?
my sincerest apologies, Fred. It's Ted. The Ted.
The Ted.
His soul remains at the bar, and he's drinking quite heavily.
Oh, shit.
As our contract states, I have granted your wish exactly. Bring the three of us back to life.
Oh, he already... He has a life, though, Alaric. That's probably why. He can't bring him back to life when he already is alive.
This encounter could alter their perception of reality.
Oh, shit.
Every mind is different, but I've seen it drive people mad.
I don't necessarily think he's, like, actively trying to mislead them right now. Because he's warning them, and he's right.
Wait. I am the ghost of Landon Kirby.
What the
My boy?
Busted, Brotato.
I should have known. I
What the
always dream about you coming back to the school.
Aww.
I need to find Dr. Saltzman.
But, bitch, you're smarter than this.
This must be my subconscious trying to make sense of all the traumatic stuff.
He should just be like, you're in the therapy box, don't you remember? I feel like that would have made sense. A lot more sense than saying, I'm in your dream.
Well, hope's become a bit of a problem. I don't even know where to start on Josie.
Aww.
I'm so sorry. Not just about that. What you're experiencing is unnecessary.
Yeah, this is fucked up. I mean, I get it, though. Like, she also is actively trying to kill Hopes.
See, you can be smart, big brother. How did you know?
You know me. Good old Tristan. Always figuring stuff out. So what's the plan?
This is not what I thought they were gonna do. And also, why would she trust that? She's definitely playing them.
We have to make this bloody
I mean, he didn't screw them over.
clear, or I will clear you.
Dumbass. I actually really like Ted. I kind of hope he sticks around. Not as the... Oh.
Don't worry, I locked the door.
Not as a necromancer. Oh yeah, you think he's gonna need to go through the door. I don't like love the necromancer storyline, but I do like Ted. I think he's cool. Bro, what are you doing, man?
Knock it off. It's not his fault.
What are you talking about? What did you guys see?
What are you doing back in Limbo?
Yeah, how are they back? Mr. Spirit Halloween store brought him back. They should just like literally wish we can go back to how our lives were on Earth. But I guess Alaric could still be stuck because his life on Earth is in a coma. And maybe there would be a loophole on that too, because they could be like, well, you don't have a life. Or saying like, I wish to go back to my life as it were, and then like list the day before they die or something, you know?
What I need is a workforce. Subcontractors, lost souls like yourselves, to help right the wrongs of Limbo and help others reach peace. It's quite noble, really.
It's a pyramid scheme. You're the bloody Jeff Bezos of the after.
I love him.
It was crafted by the very hands of a god, along with several like it to protect them.
Wait, you're losing me again. If the gods are so powerful, what did they need protection from?
Well, that I don't know.
From Hope.
The red oak capable of killing the tribrid has been destroyed. So you must break my bonds and get us out of here before she returns.
The treachery is that.
Don't tell her. Oh,
You're not talking to Tristan.
why would you?
Whoever that is.
Why would she do that?
It's not your fault my mind is broken.
I feel like she might be emotionally manipulating her, but if she's not, this is really sad.
My beloved brother died in a box. Bottom of the ocean in agony.
Holy shit. She was actually getting somewhere. Why would she walk in and ruin it? Like, oh, it's taking too long. Well, she's actually getting info. And it seemed like it was all kind of real.
What else is going wrong in the real world, other than me being brain dead? Nothing that can't wait.
What's the plan then?
The same plan we'd use to fight a monster.
It's kind of smart, though, because, like, if he can't get out, it's better that he doesn't know.
I need a minute to finish this drink and ponder the stress being in a coma must be putting on my daughters.
They don't give a f. They're gone. Josie left. Lizzie's doing her own thing. They've moved on. I wonder if they know at that point, like, how much time has gone by.
I know more about the gods than I ever thought I would. We got what you wanted. All the information we need.
Just listen to her.
But I went through all this trouble to make this for you.
Hope.
Can Hope compel other vampires and stuff? You know how Klaus, like, could compel, like, anybody, even if they're a vampire, because he was, like, the original? Since she's a tribrid, can she do the same? I'm assuming maybe she can't, because then she could have easily just been, like compelled her to tell her the truth, you know? And that would have been way easier.
I hope it is just as painful.
I don't want her to do that. This is really sad. What the f? She needs to be stopped. This is too much. She did not deserve that.
Because he used our second wish while we were gone.
What a dickhead.
I wish for you to become the Necromancer. I get it.
To bring them back.
We better start apologizing soon. He's getting more necro by the second.
Which means the sooner you bring us back to life, the sooner you can wish yourself to peace.
I should do it right now.
That's really sad. Alaric. What a dickhead. That is such an asshole move.
The Necromancer's powers are the only thing that can bring us back to life without the ferrymen interfering.
To be fair, that is a good plan, but I hope this doesn't make Ted evil again and like kind of reverse everything that he went through.
What spill?
I kind of assumed you'd know.
I hope he can't remember, just to screw Alaric over.
She's a monster. Maybe.
So are you.
But at least I know why she's hurting, where she's coming from. You, on the other hand, she started it. And you wanted to end it. At least you
Okay,
did.
kindergartner.
The whole reason it shut off in the first place is because you lost someone you love. Like she did.
Yeah.
Like I have. Hatred is an emotion. And in my experience, you can only hate what you could love.
Thank you for mentioning that. This is something I've had an issue with, and if you've watched my videos, I've talked about it before, but this is something that has pissed me off since the Vampire Diaries day. They could name it, you know, flipping my switch off, whatever, da-da-da. Anger, resentment, everything is human emotions. So to say, like, I'm turning my humanity off, that is humanity, anger. Technically, if they want to use the term turning my humanity off, the person's going to be robotic. Not snarky, not angry, not like anything, not mean, not nice, neutral. I feel like they could have changed the term to like, oh, I flipped my switch. So it makes it so like you don't have any good emotions or something. Or like change it to make sense so it's like, okay, turning humanity off makes it so you turn the good of humanity off, you know? Because those are still human emotions. You're still feeling something. It doesn't make sense, and that has never made sense to me, and I hate that they'd never address it until now, actually, when she's pointing out, like, you are angry, like, you're being mean, that's human.
And how am I supposed to trust you when you're the one lying to me?
He's not lying, he's withholding.
Landon, tell me what's going on.
Problem solved. My problem, that is.
No,
Yours is only beginning.
that makes my heart sad.
But I will not be returning you and Birdbrain there to your pathetic lives after all.
Ted, listen to me.
Ted is dead!
This is what happens. Should have worded it in a way that was like, make Ted the Necromancer, but Ted's memories are still in his head. You know, something like that, because now he doesn't give a shit about you because you made him the Necromancer.
I'll be giving you exactly what you want.
Oh, I doubt that. It's time I told you what's happening in the real world.
Are they going to try to manipulate him into thinking like, oh, we don't want to go back there? Of course he wants to go back there to take care of his kid.
Maybe you'll be less judgmental when you have blood on your hands too.
Oh, because you're not judgmental. Fight it. I hope she stabs Hope. I know she's not going to kill her, but like, to give her some time. Fight it, Lizzie. Fight it. She's going to stab Hope, 100%. Bet. Watch. She's going to stab her.
As much as I hate what you're doing right now, I still love you.
Then prove it. Kill her.
I hope she goes boom. She's going to do it. She missed.
If you wish to kill me, child, don't make a mess of it.
Stabbed her in the boob. Hell yeah.
I know. I meant to.
Yeah.
Which means I broke the SIRE bond.
Whoa. She did it differently than I expected, but she did it. I'm glad she at least broke the SIRE
One
bond.
daughter's a heretic. The other one's gone away, and Hope's become a villain like her father.
I feel like the only person who can get through to her is going to be Landon, which is a little disappointing because I want to see her be successful and strong and care about somebody that's not just Landon. They've done such a good job while he's been gone at showing that like she has other people that love her and she like also loves other people. But if it all goes to nothing because Landon's going to be the one to get it back, it's just kind of like pointless. It just goes to show that like she still just doesn't care as much about anybody but Landon when she is supposed to.
Which is why I'm sending you back not him.
What?
The headmaster goes back and fails everybody again, but racked with guilt all the while, knowing that your genuinely decent soul is trapped here with me.
So he's gonna go back without a soul. Alaric himself is annoying enough. We don't need Alaric without a soul there as well.
Any final words?
This is annoying. Like, what was the point in dedicating that whole episode to him dying just to have him not die? I don't know. That's just like really disappointing to me and frustrating. And then it also makes Josie's storyline pointless, like her leaving, because she would not stay gone if her dad came back to life, which doesn't make sense to me.
The third member of your party wished for you to become the Necromancer again, but that your powers only be capable of returning him and the boy to life.
And the deal's with Ted, not with him. So I guess he has to go back to Ted, but that means that he's not gonna... Oh, he's gonna bring Ted out all over again.
Couldn't let you die without apologizing.
For what?
Calling you crazy. Being dismissive. Judging your symptoms and not their cause.
I hope that she leaves and doesn't come back and runs away.
Maybe all the issues I've struggled with are what allowed me to break the SIRE bond.
Wow. Aww.
All I'm asking is that you do something to heal it. Instead of staying stuck on revenge. They could take us back.
Back to when Tristan was alive.
To when my father wasn't broken. When Hope had her humanity.
Bruh.
Turns out I've already met Vulcan. So we can start by finding her.
Who?
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, of course I wanted to get back and help the people I love, but if I have to stay here, I can still help people.
He's gonna bring Ted back, no matter how long it takes.
I will make this your hell.
You will try. At least until I find a way to get you to peace. I made a promise to Ted, which I intend to keep.
Aww.
Dr. Saltzman does the same.
Aw, that is sweet though. Okay, so Lizzie is gonna work with her to go back in time, but like she's gonna have to go back in time to before Elijah died. That's very far back, very far back. Keeping him alive is the only way that her brother is gonna come back, right? That just is not gonna work. There's no way. You're gonna undo years and years.
Whoa, Dr. Saltzman. Whoa. Take it easy. Come on.
The hell is he doing there?
The AV Club has been monitoring all of the school's phones in your absence. A lot has changed at the Salvatore School. I mean, with Hope and Josie and Lizzie.
So does he not have a soul anymore?
Landon told me.
I wonder if he's gonna put two and two together, that he was there, that he was really there. Or maybe he's gonna tell him that he was really there. It's not like people at this school haven't dealt with stuff like that before.
I could have killed you.
That wouldn't be very humane, would it?
You on drugs?
I even had the slightest urge to thank you for stopping.
I can't tell if this is real or not.
Lizzie is right about me.
But you seem like you're in a pretty rough place. I could call the cops if you want. Give you a lift, get you some help.
It kind of seems real.
What would you call someone who could kill a person? You've been very helpful.
It seems like that was real though. I wonder if she's gonna have like an emotional reaction to that.
Not that I care.
Interesting. That is interesting. But there we go. That's season 4, episode 12 of Legacies. I really liked this episode. And actually, the Alaric, Ted, and Landon scenes were pretty good this episode. I didn't get like really annoyed at them. I just don't like Alaric, but I didn't get annoyed at them or anything like that. Because I feel like it actually made sense. And it was kind of finally progressing instead of just the same thing every single episode of them trying to figure out the coins, trying to figure out what they're going to do instead. Them, it was all the same shit until this episode, which I really liked. Lizzie and Hope are working together. Lizzie has this new like badassery to her now that she's a heretic. She just like is powerful, and it's really cool. They took Aurora to a hotel and we're going to torture her to find out information about the gods. And what Hope was doing was like really fucked fucked up. And I do understand that, like, she was gonna kill Hope. She wants Hope dead. So I get why Hope is trying to get information out of her, and, like, she can't let her live because she's never gonna stop chasing her. But at the same time, what she was doing was, like, so inhumane, and took off her daylight ring, so she was just burning in the sun forever. And then she let her heal, and then she'd do it again. And Lizzie was able to, like, kind of use her mental health against her and convince her that she was her brother, and talk to her and got, like, all the information from her that way. And then Hope comes in and decides this is taking too long, and had made a weapon that just, like, bore into her heart. And it just, like, was disgusting and really heartbreaking to see Hope be so cruel. And at that point, Lizzie is just done with this. She doesn't want to do it. She's talking back to Hope and saying, like, we don't need to do this. This is not, like, we got all the information from her. We don't need to do this. Hope orders her to kill her with a wood stake. And Lizzie is fighting that SIRE bond, fighting it hard. And as she goes to stab her, she stabs her, like, in the wrong place, so it didn't kill her. And doing that and making the decision to not stab her in the heart broke that SIRE bond, because she did something against what her sire wanted. And Hope being caught off guard, Lizzie went behind her and snapped her neck, killed her long enough to get Aurora out of there. And then now she's got this plan with Aurora that they're gonna go back in time with the gods, somehow get the gods on their side, go back in time. And I don't even know what it's not like you can undo Elijah's death and then that bloodline lives, because you have to go really far back for that, and that would cause just, like, a complete snowball effect of shit that would be different. Because if they're connected by bloodline, the only way for him to be alive with his sister would be to make Elijah live, and that would be completely different. That would make everything so different. So I really don't know what the plan is, and I'm confused about what god she's talking about. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just messy. I don't know what that plan is. Sadly, Alaric makes the wish to bring back the Necromancer, to make Ted the Necromancer. And let me tell you, that broke my heart and just proved to me how much of a piece of shit, selfish bitch Alaric is. And at that point, he didn't even know the stuff that Landon found out. He completely undid all of the progress that Ted had made, and Landon couldn't go back with him either. So Alaric's the only one that got something from his wish. Surprise, surprise. And so now he's back, which, does he just not have a soul now? How does that work? You know, how is that going to affect him? Probably not much, because it's not like he had a good soul to begin with. But it just breaks my heart for Ted, like, especially when it started and his eye was blue and he was, like, realizing what was happening. Ugh. But I am glad that Landon decided to stay with the Necromancer. I mean, I guess he didn't decide to stay, but he was fine with staying, because now he's gonna work on Necromancer to get Ted back so that he can go to peace. And Alaric, in his wish, made it so that he can't go anywhere but to peace, which kind of makes me sad, because I really wish Ted himself stayed along with them and could go back to Earth and not be a Necromancer ever, but just to be Ted, because I really, really like his character far more than I like Alaric, and I would love to see more of him. But now Alaric wished for him to only be able to go to peace, which is bullshit in my opinion, that he can dictate that. But I guess he did that because he knew that the Necromancer would not want peace like Ted wanted peace, you know? I don't know, that whole thing just pissed me off, and I am glad that Landon's there to help him. And I hope that Hope's humanity coming back on isn't because of Landon, but I do think that in the end, when she killed that guy, she was, like, crying, and she kind of admitted to him, and it almost felt like she was admitting it to him, that it was, she kind of got through to her, because she was about to kill him anyway. So it's not like, you know, it's almost like confessing it to somebody who's gonna die, so it doesn't matter. Confess your biggest secret and the person's gonna keep it because they're gonna die. But it seemed like she was slightly affected by her, and maybe it was like after that SIRE bond was broke, she was able to get through to her a little bit more. I don't know, but it seemed real, and she was, like, starting to cry, and I don't know how you can really fake that. I don't know. And Lizzie's right in what I said earlier, like, if you can feel hatred, that means that stems, like, because of love. You hate this person for a reason. Like, it's because something happened with somebody you love, and that matters. And I thought this was a really good episode. It's really getting us like going with the season. I felt like, especially the Limbo stuff, it just felt like everything was very stoic, nothing was happening, and now shit is going. So I'm excited to learn more about the gods and that whole storyline. I think it'll be really interesting. But yeah, I really enjoyed the episode. Thought it was a great episode, actually. And I think that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys for episode 13. Thanks for watching.
Oh, my, well, it's unfair. Looking like that, make a gentleman stare.